Hello everyone! This video we're going to talk about how to use a wireless network bridge to expand our transmission range for our network. Well, our network, usually if we use like Ethernet networks or PoE networks, the transmission is limited to 100 meters if we don't have any aids from other devices. If we use other devices to extend the distance, we can get up to 800 meters and that's it. What happens if we need to go over 800 meters? Maybe like, when we're living down the hill and we need to get some signal up the hill. Well, in this case, for long distance and for a smooth transmission, I'd recommend we use the wireless network bridge. As you can see, the wireless network bridge comes into a pair with two devices that look exactly the same. So these two, one acts as a transmitter and the other acts as a receiver. The transmitter is usually set as the master device and the receiver is usually set as the slave device. So how does a wireless network bridge work? Well, very easy. First, you can see it is a very white brick-like device, and the main idea is to let them stay as line of sight. So like this. So they can, transmit its wireless signal and he will receive it. And the principle works like this. It will receive data from an Ethernet port, and then it will send out like Wi-Fi signals, transmit wireless signals, and then this receiver will receive the wireless signals and convert it into digital signals, and then an Ethernet port will output it to any other device which is connected to it. But they don't act as like wireless access points. They only talk to each other. So it's basically when they two are linked to each other, they're transmitting and receiving. That tunnel is an independent, isolated network tunnel for these two only. This one in my hand right now is a master device. What we need to do is connect it to our main network and let it transmit wireless signals. And the other one will be the slave device. We will connect it to our wireless access point, and this will create a wireless network around this area where the wireless access point is. And we connect it with an Ethernet cable, of course. And a little guide about this, these two work on very low voltage, so only 12 volts is enough for them. We're going to use 12 volts to power them up and power the wireless access point as well, and then we'll receive some wireless network. So let me show you guys how to assemble this whole setup. First of all, we take our master device, connect it with the Ethernet cable, and a little tip for you guys, we can use passive PoE knowledge here. So we have a 12 watts PoE injector. This will inject power, and usually we can connect our Ethernet cable, which connects to our main network here, to this port, and then it will give us power and data. So that'll be more easier. But if you have like a 12 volt DC adapter, you can also connect it as well. Which either way works. And after this one is set, you can see that power is blinking, so it means there's power going through it right now. And once we have set this, you can see this is on the M. The click is on M, so we've switched it to master mode. And now it will be transmitting wireless signals. And then we hang this up. Now let's go see the slave device. This one, we will connect it with Ethernet cable as well. But since, we're going to set this up far away in the woods, PoE won't apply that easily. So we're just going to use a DC adapter for it. So one port connected to the net for the outputting Ethernet cable, and one port we will attach a DC 12 volts adapter. It goes in and make sure it's on slave mode. And now we can hang this one out. You guys can check the power is on. Hang this one out. Cover it. This cover part is really important as well. This is for the protection from water and dust when we're installing these outside. Because usually for a clear transmission, a smooth transmission, we would need almost zero obstacles between these two the transmitter and the receiver. So the wireless access bridge has a clear area for it to transmit wireless signals. This will mostly let it be deployed outside. Now, we're going to connect it to our wireless access point. Since it has no PoE features, we're going to use a 12-volt adapter to power it up as well. And you can see both power and data is on. The indicators are on, meaning the connection is thorough. Alright, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to leave them at the section below. Thank you guys for watching today, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.